Hi, I'm Lenny from B&H, and I would like to talk about the Olympus XZ-1, an advanced point-and-shoot camera with a 10-megapixel CCD sensor sensitive to 6400 ISO and the fastest lens in its class, an i.Zuiko f1.8 f2.5 lens with a 4x zoom. This is the first time Olympus has included a Zuiko lens on a point-and-shoot camera, and up to this point they were only featured on DSLRs. The super bright and sharp f1.8 Zuiko lens works in harmony with the dual image stabilizers and the TruePic 5 image processor to give you accurate colors and low noise even at high ISO settings, making the XZ-1 one of the best point-and-shoot cameras to create pictures in low light. Now, the XZ-1 is one of the most graphically endowed cameras in the advanced point-and-shoot family with a trio of artistic tools. You have multiple exposure mode, adjustable color mode filters, and the Olympus art filters. The art filters work with the 720p HD video as well as stills. Let me show you how to use the art filters. The control wheel around the lens makes adjustments really fast and changes function with each mode. If you go to the ART mode, the front wheel will let you choose the 6 different filters, from pop art to soft focus, grainy film, pinhole, diorama, and dramatic tone. This artistic toolkit includes a scene mode you don't see on a lot of cameras, multiple exposure. To go to the multiple exposure scene mode, just turn the mode ring to SCN and the front wheel will get you to that selection. Then you shoot a picture and you can see the first shot superimposed on the monitor to help you set up the next shot. Then you take the picture and the camera will combine them. You can't use the art filters with multiple exposure, but you can use the vivid color mode with multiple exposures. Now, Olympus made this X camera simple to use with i.Auto mode, and at the same time, the XZ-1 will give a photographer total control using P through M modes, with raw file shooting and raw file processing in the camera. When you use the i.Auto mode, you can control the saturation of color, the white balance, the brightness and depth of field from sharp background to blurry. Just press the OK button and the control wheel will move between the selections of the controls. Then when you press OK one more time, you choose a control and the wheel will work with sliders as well. Here you can get the photo you envision even if this is your first advanced camera. Let's shoot some raw files and see how you can process the files in the camera. A raw file is like a digital negative. It needs to be processed into a JPEG if you want to upload it or send it to a friend in an email. Go to playback and you have the option to turn your raw file into a JPEG by using Raw Data Edit. And don't worry, you don't overwrite the raw file, you're just making a JPEG that looks just like the raw file. Now, if you need to make some drastic changes to the file, you can do that in a computer with the supplied software. Now, when you are in playback, the JPEG edit has many editing tools to saturate the color or lighten the pictures or turn them into sepia or monotone. Now, it would have been nice if Olympus had made it possible to give you automatic exposure lock and automatic focus lock so you could freeze a focus or an exposure. And it would have been a little bit more convenient to allow you to custom program that front control wheel. This camera is very compact, less than 2 inches deep and light, weighing in at 10 ounces. And Olympus made a lot of accessories that are dedicated to the new pen cameras and the XZ-1. Olympus offers the PT-050 underwater housing, good for 120-foot dives, specifically made for the XZ-1 to work with the camera's dedicated white balance setting and the 2 underwater modes, underwater wide and underwater macro. Epic offers a wide-angle converter lens that fits onto the PT-050 housing, and Olympus makes an underwater strobe to work with the housing as well. Then there are 3 devices that mount on the hot shoe and plug into the accessory port. You have the VF2 electronic viewfinder to help take pictures when you can't see the monitor in the sunlight. And then you have the CMA-1 stereo microphone adapter set to get much better sound than the built-in microphone. And finally, the MAL-1, the macro arm lighting system with 2 LED lights mounted on flexible 6.7-inch arms, good for lighting macro photos. The hot shoe will also allow you to mount flash units like the Olympus FL14 dedicated flash. Now, Olympus does supply a flash unit in the camera. The Olympus XZ-1 is a compact, feature-filled advanced point-and-shoot camera that will empower you to create sharp photos and videos in challenging lighting conditions. For more information about the Olympus XZ-1, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. Thanks for watching.